What's going on, YouTube? Some of you guys might be interested in going into podcasting. Podcasting has proven to be a viable source of income as well as fun to do, very entertaining. And I'm pretty sure that you guys out there have podcasters that you guys follow, and you might be thinking, I want to start a podcast. I want to be able to share my voice with an audience and build an online community. And you know what? You can do it, but you're probably asking yourself, I don't know where to start. I don't have a budget. I don't have a lot of money. I'm not getting millions of dollars like Joe Rogan, who has a podcast, who can buy all the expensive equipment. So where do I start if I wanted to do a nice professional sounding podcast without breaking the bank? Pretty much podcasting on a budget. I'm here to help you out, and check us out. You might need to get a couple of items, but not a lot. And I'm going to show you how you can use what you already have to start an amazing podcast today. Here are a few steps you can take to start your podcast today. Now, before we get into equipment, some of you guys are like, I don't know where I can shoot. You don't need a huge space to shoot. All you need is like your house, a nice area, and a place with like a decent background. You want to try to avoid like blank walls or white walls. You might want to record, or if you do, make sure you put plants behind you so that it creates some kind of separation between you and the flat surface behind you. So like me, I'm in my dining room and I have my living room behind me, and I can record here because it creates separation here, and it allows me to be the focus while the background is pretty much blurred. And you can do that on pretty much any camera that you have, even your smartphone. Okay, and this is where we're starting at, using our smartphone. Right now I'm using the Sony a6700 to record this. I also have the Sony ZV-E10, which is an amazing budget-friendly APS-C interchangeable lens camera that I would recommend you buy if you're looking to get into podcasting. But let's say you don't have the budget to buy, because that camera is about $700. Let's say if you don't have the budget to buy that and you have yourself a smartphone with a USB-C input, okay? Or a dongle that can change it if you're using iPhones, the older models of iPhones. All you really need is your smartphone and a decent microphone to start. Now, the microphone is the challenge. You can use any kind of wireless lapel microphone. I have the Comica Boom XD, the Comica Vimo C. You can use that. Or if you really want to have that podcasting feel, I would recommend getting the FIFINE K688 USB XLR dynamic microphone. Why? Because you can use the USB-C here. Get yourself a long enough cable on Amazon, which costs maybe $10, and plug right into your phone, and you got yourself a podcast setup with your phone. And on some days, this microphone is $55. Normally, it's like $70. But watch out for the lightning fast deals. And I'm going to leave a link in the description down below for you to purchase this microphone. And also, you might want to get a decent tabletop mic stand. I have this here, but you can get some as low as $10. I'll leave some links in the description also. So I'm going to show you guys how I would set this up right here to start a podcast using my cell phone and a tabletop tripod and a tabletop mic stand. So check this out. So this is behind the scenes, and this is what it would look like. Okay, you would need the FIFINE K688 microphone, your cell phone. This here is a Samsung Galaxy S21, so any new model would do. A tabletop tripod. This is made by Ulanzi. I will link this in the description as well, but I'll also link some inexpensive ones, because this one was a little bit pricey for a tabletop tripod. There's some less expensive ones. A USB-C to USB-C cable that's long enough for it to go far. You can also use this in your camera as well. An adapter to put your cell phone in, and a tabletop mic stand. Okay, so let's get to work, and I'll show you guys how I would set this up. All right. Oh, you know what I am going to need? An adapter. I'm going to need an adapter for this. One moment. You're going to need this adapter here. you have an option of doing it vertical, or you can do it horizontal. I prefer my videos horizontal, not really vertical, but we're living in a vertical society today. So everything tends to be vertical. You want to make sure that your camera is lined up. And if you got a decent front-facing camera, use that for sure. Use that for sure, okay? So I'm going to show you guys what this will look like. The audio should, yep, it's working. The audio should record. Let me make sure that the quality is 1080p on the front-facing camera. You can also use the rear camera too, but you want to make sure that you're lined up. But doing it this way will allow you to be able to see, using the front-facing camera will allow you to see what you're doing, unless you have a cameraman behind you. But again, you're thinking about podcasting on a budget. Okay? So let me adjust this so my headspace is in the right area. Got enough headroom. You see the background. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to record here. And now all I'm using is natural light. If I wanted to, I can get like a nice ring light. The ring light would cause a halo. But like if you're recording in the day and you got a nice main source here, using your cell phone with the HDR settings on, you'll be straight with using this as an option. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit record. We're going to sync the audio in post, and we're going to just show you guys what this would look like if I was podcasting on a budget using my cell phone. Here we go. So now I'm using my cell phone to record this podcast. If I wanted to have a podcast, I can do it this way, and it'll be acceptable for many, okay, because you have amazing quality video using your cell phone, which you already have. Picking up the FIFINE K688 for like $70 or less. Picking up a cheap tabletop mic stand and a cheap tabletop tripod for your cell phone and a USB cable, and you got yourself a fully functioning podcast that you can record, post on YouTube, post on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all the podcast platforms, and it'll sound amazing. And there's very little work that you need to do in post if you do it this way. You can also use this to go live stream if you choose to via YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. And I'm going to try this in a minute, going live using Instagram, because I want to see how this looks. But yeah, this is an amazing opportunity for many people out there who are looking to get into podcasting, and they just want to either, one, try it to see if they're interested in it, or two, get into it without having to spend the big bucks that many of us bozos on YouTube, including me, tend to do. Spend a lot of money on camera equipment, audio equipment, lighting equipment, just to start a podcast that we might not even do in 2 months. So this is an inexpensive option that you can do to start your podcast on a budget, not break the bank, and really start developing an online community, possibly earn extra income on the side. By all means, I think this would be a great option for you guys if you're looking to get into podcasting. So I'm going to leave some affiliate links down below for you guys to click on so that you can start your podcast by getting some budget-friendly items that won't break the bank. I promise you, like, you can start a podcast for under $150, even less, just by getting this specific mic, an inexpensive tabletop mic stand, an inexpensive tabletop tripod, and using your cell phone. That's it. But then if you want to go deeper, you can use something like the Sony a6700 that I have right here, the Sony ZV-E10, the Sony FX30, and I'm only giving you guys APS-C options because, listen, if you're in a controlled space where you control the lighting and all that stuff, you don't need an inexpensive full-frame camera. I don't care what anybody tells you, okay? You don't need that. All you need is a decent camera that pitches amazing video quality. And if you have a dope audio source like this FIFINE K688 microphone, you'll be straight and ready to go. All right. So let me know what you guys think. And if you're a podcast or you're looking to get into podcast, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys use, what kind of microphone you use, what kind of camera you use. If you use your cell phone, let me know, because again, there are thousands of people making a living on social media just using their cell phones. Not even using a microphone like this, just using their cell phones. And if they can do it, you can do it, because I'm trying to do that too. All right, guys. So that's what it is, man. So get started. Start podcasting today. Don't wait. Buy this microphone, the FIFINE K688. Get yourself a tabletop mic stand, a tabletop tripod, all right? And it doesn't even have to be on a table. You can pick anywhere in your house that has a nice background and get started with your podcast. That's it. If you need to get a floor model tripod, mic stand, I got you. If you need a floor model tripod, I got you. Look at the links in the description. Pick up any one of those. It's my affiliate links, and you'll be ready to go. Okay. And if you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section, and I promise you, I'll get back to you. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so that it'll let you know when I upload new videos. And yeah, get started with podcasting today. Hopefully this video was helpful. All right. I'm out. Peace.